Hello, Robert Scher here to talk a little bit about the candidate experience when we're recruiting and hiring. You know, my mind is all wrapped around recruiting because we're doing a lot of research right now for emerging mid-sized companies. Now you can see where I was headed from Oakland Airport, Nashville. And I have a couple of workshops to do in Knoxville, which is adjacent, and I thought, hey, I'm gonna go check out the Grand Ole Opry in Nashville, which I've actually never been. And so here to do a tour of the Grand Ole Opry, but I wanted to just jump in since there's some wait time here to talk about this thought I had as I was traveling to Nashville. And so I was sitting there in the Oakland Airport, you know, where you don't have enough time to really do anything, but you know you're gonna have to go through this whole process. And I'm thinking, this has some similarities to what candidates too often feel like in the recruiting process. It takes forever. It's really, really slow, right? So, you know, you're there, you got to get there early and get through security so you can wait because maybe security will take a little longer. There's all this uncertainty around the process. And then, you know, there you are in the gate getting ready. And I love Southwest. Southwest does lots of things right. I fly Southwest all the time. But, you know, still, then you got to get up right at the right moment and stand in your right spot because you don't want to be too far back in the line. And, you know, you get your number and all that stuff, and then you wait some more. Right? And then, you know, you slowly walk down the gangplank, and sometimes it's taking forever and you have no idea why, right? And then people slowly put their luggage away and stand in the aisle. When I'm not my best self, this drives me crazy. And so, you know, you flash back and you think, all right, are candidates feeling the same way? And when they're working, trying to get into our company, they somehow thought maybe we're the right one. And you know, I don't care about the candidates that we don't care about, that are terrible, although they do spread our employer brand. But I care about the great candidates who thought, I'm gonna give this a try. I wanna work in your company. And then they have all the waits and the delays. And it's understandable from the company perspective. We're busy, we're hiring because we're swamped. And so resumes come in, and the moment I hit send in my resume as a candidate, I'm excited. But then of course somebody on the other end lets them pile up for a week and then finally gets back. And then there's a little bit of a response or no response. And then there's another delay until we get through, and it's delay after delay, and it feels slow, and it's really frustrating. And in today's environment, slow doesn't get the best people. And so is there a way that we could speed it up so that it feels very, very different? Imagine if you just got to the airport and you raced through everything and boom, you're in your seat that fast. Wouldn't that be incredible, right? No uncertainty. And so a couple of key steps. One is you have to make it somebody's top priority. This isn't just extra work that drops in. Maybe that's a dedicated person. Maybe that's outsourcing it to somebody. Maybe it's just being really clear about prioritizing. But someone who says, the first thing I do every day, every morning, every afternoon is go, go, go. Let's get those people on board. That's the first thing. The second thing is to establish a really clear process. Who's going to screen the resumes? Who's that first interviewer just to screen out the people that are never going to get any further along in the process? Are there tests and assessments that are going to be done? Who's going to administer those? That's that second part, to make sure that all the way through the process, which could be a 5, 6, 7-step process, there's somebody chasing it. They're working it the entire time. All right? So that's the second step. And then the third step is how we're going to communicate with those candidates so that they know exactly where they are. They know what's going to happen next. They know that we're going really fast. And the intent is to get them a yes or a no in a few days would be really well. But it takes that element of planning, focus, and then the same kind of dedication many of us have towards our clients and customers about always treating them well, going really fast for them. It's no different on the recruiting side. It's about speed.